Lucio Urtubia, the worker who bought revolution from the banks. In the history of the world, there are rare individuals who do not write history with words or speeches, but with action. Lucio Urtubia was one such man, an ordinary laborer, yet an extraordinary revolutionary, whose ideas sent tremors through the halls of banks. Born in 1931 into a poor Spanish family, Urtubia grew up in poverty and came of age amid injustice. Under Franco's dictatorship, a burning question took root in his mind. Is the law made only for the rich? That question later became the philosophy of his entire life. After moving to Paris, he began working as a construction laborer, but soon became involved with the anarchist movement. He didn't seek ideology in books. He believed in action. That's why he was called the man of action, because he was not just a dreamer, but someone who lived his dreams. To Urtubia, the capitalist system itself was the real crime. He used to say, "When a bank robs people, it is called legal, but when a worker takes back the money stolen by banks, he is called a criminal." Guided by this belief, he carried out one of the largest financial frauds in European history against Citibank. Thousands of forged checks began circulating in the market, causing chaos across banking systems. But when he was finally arrested, there was no fear on his face, but only a smile, because he knew he wasn't guilty of a crime, but of protesting against a corrupt system. He was not a thief, he was a social warrior. What made him truly remarkable was that he never used his actions for personal gain. Whatever he acquired was spent helping workers, refugees, and revolutionary groups. He believed the first rule of revolution is that wealth should never be personal. It should belong to everyone. That moral principle distinguished him from ordinary criminals. He may have stolen money, but his goal was never wealth. It was service to humanity. Lucio Urtubia showed the world that even a common laborer could become a source of fear for powerful capitalists, as long as his faith and intentions were pure. The Spanish anarchist who shook the world's biggest banks but lived a humble life himself, Lucio Urtubia, passed away on July 18, 2020, in Paris, at the age of 89. In his youth, he fled Spain to escape Franco's dictatorship and sought refuge in Paris, where he began working as a bricklayer. But his simple life soon turned into a quiet rebellion. Paris became his final home, where he spent his last years in modest peace. In one interview, he said, "I never harmed anyone in my life. If my crime is that I fought against the banks, then yes, I am guilty, but I am proud of this sin." After his death, several newspapers in Spain and France hailed him as the Robin Hood of banks. His life later inspired the 2022 Netflix film, A Man of Action, based on the true story of Lucio Urtubia, the 20th century anarchist, bank robber, and crusader for social justice.